All right, we're back here on this 86, 87, 560 SL. I'm about a year off, somewhere around there. But this is the second video, and I said I would video it after I'm done. So this one, the expansion valve is stuck or metering in its lowest position, and it's not actually opening up all the way. It's starving the system a little bit. And yes, it looks somewhat decent at 48 degrees, and it does go and went down to 43 degrees, but the ambient air temperature is only 66 degrees, and the sun, judging by my skin, is not very strong today. And there's a few clouds up in the sky, but the sun actually isn't strong. And so there's not, even though it's in the sun, the heat load is not stupendous. So we're starving. I could hear the compressor laboring. When I rev it up, I'm going all the way down to 9 or 8 on the low side. Let me give a little bit of RPM there. It's making me a liar. It's not doing it right now.
Oh, there's another. Oh, there it goes.
That came on late. I noticed the high side was at 290 before that fan came on. That fan should have came on at 270, not 290. So that's a little high setting on our switch right here for the fan is out of calibration. So this is kicking in at 290 instead of 270. So that's a little out of calibration. But even so, we're a little warm coming back on the superheat, and yeah, not good. It's cooling right now, but it's going to suffer greatly if you hit 80 degrees, 90 degree temperatures. So I got to let them know that change the receiver dryer, which is located right here. And every time on these old cars, you always change the pressure switches. Don't even attempt to try to reuse them, just change them with new ones. So change the pressure switches, which we know one is out of calibration because the fan is not kicking into 290 psi, and this is usually kicking in around 270. So I'm calling this one on out of calibration. Our metering device, our expansion valve, is choking off the flow of refrigerant, but because it's a cool day with not a high sun load, it appears to be cooling really nice, but that will fool you. Let's get in here. And let me put up the RPMs to about, this is a fixed piston, not very, oh, I'm stepping on the brake. That's intelligent. That's not going to get me far on the engine. Let's go about 1200 RPMs right here. Now I'm not looking in the factory manual for this RPM. Normally, and he has factory manuals, and I'm just right across the street from Burlingame Motors. I could grab any Mercedes-Benz factory manual I want if I have to. So right now I have the RPMs kicked up, and we are not dropping temperature. We are starving. We are at the limit of that expansion valve. Oh, there's 1 degree, but it's struggling. So expansion valve, receiver dryer, and the pressure switches, and she will be good to go. Otherwise, probably overheat. The compression ratio is really high. It's going all the way up. The pressure switch hits in at 290. When you're going to be cruising down the street at 1500, 1800 RPMs, you have a choked off expansion valve. You have a high side that's allowing the compressor pressure to go up to 290, and you're not metering back enough refrigerant to give nice cooling to the compressor or proper oil return. These compressors get really hot, so he's either gonna slip a compressor clutch and take out a clutch, he's gonna blow out a shaft seal, or he's gonna burn up a compressor. And so this might be good for now, but for future, he either has to repair it now or be told you will burn up a compressor if you want to keep it like this. But no leaks, it's fine in that area. Even though it came in with nothing, 75,000 miles, been sitting, it's in excellent condition, other than unfortunately the metering device is kaput. All right guys, I'll see you. We'll leave off from this one, and I highly recommend the field piece manifold gauges, 4-port SM 480V. See you guys.